Which survival games respects your time the most? Today's measuring stick is coal, or more commonly known as charcoal. I'm going to demonstrate this with 5 different survival games: Icarus, Valheim, Minecraft, Once Human, and Pax Dei. Crafting is a huge part of survival games, and making coal or charcoal seems like the simplest method to get that starting resource. Some games like Palworld, 7 Days to Die, Conan, or even Enshrouded, you simply mine the coal and then use those resources for crafting recipes. Minecraft. First, you need to craft and place a furnace. You will need logs and a fuel source. Open the furnace and place a wooden log in the bottom box as a fuel source, and then add the wood you want to burn in the top box. This whole process only takes about 10 to 12 seconds per charcoal unit. You can even use the charcoal that you made as a fuel source for more wood, which I believe lasts longer in the furnace as a fuel source compared to the logs. Once Human. First, you need to craft and place the furnace. Then cut down some surrounding trees. In Once Human, you don't even need the crafting axe to get started. Just use your trusty rock. Then add the wood to the furnace. Select the amount you want to craft and choose Craft. The actual time to craft is about 1 second per charcoal unit. Icarus. Similar to other games, you first make a furnace. In this case, a campfire will suffice. Cut down a bunch of trees and add them to the empty slot at the bottom under the fuel section. Then, in the middle of the screen, simply press Activate. You will then start to see a progress bar go across the fuel section. It takes about 1 minute and 40 seconds to use 1 wood, which in turn creates 8 charcoal. Valheim. The easiest way to make coal in Valheim, especially in early game, is by overcooking food on a cooking station above a campfire. Eventually you can get access to a charcoal flame, which is much more efficient. So first you want to build the campfire. To build a campfire, you need about 5 stone and 2 wood. Place it on the ground, not on wooden floors, and keep it covered if it's raining. Then build a cooking station, which only requires a little bit of wood as well. Place the cooking station directly above the campfire. Then place raw meat in the cooking station. You can use deer, boar, even necktails, and other. Wait too long. In other words, let it burn. Don't remove the meat when it's ready. After about 30 seconds of overcooking, it should and will burn and turn into coal. It's as simple as that. Pax Dei. First, you need to craft and place a charcoal kiln. You then need to gather or cut wood. In this case, it's called sapwood. Then you select the furnace. You simply click on the charcoal recipe and click Craft. Every 50 units of sapwood creates 25 units of charcoal, which takes 20 real minutes per unit. Crafting a steel greatsword could consume 9,000 units of charcoal. So let's do some basic math on this. 9,000 units divided by 25 units per craft equals 360 times you have to craft the charcoal, which means 360 times craft it multiplied by 20 minutes equals 7,200 minutes of real time. which equates to 120 hours. Just to craft one weapon, that amount of time sounds absolutely ridiculous. And it is. But most people will probably make 10 furnaces and divide the crafting amongst them, which equates to 12 real hours instead. So I feel people that play Pax Dei will be more likely to set up a crafting queue just before they log out for the night, as all the crafting is done, as I said, in real time. I feel Pax Dei wins the award for the survival game that is most likely to not respect your time. Just remember, guys, and devs, these games that we play are meant for fun. If you're spending more time waiting on things to be done in a game, in my opinion, all you're doing is showing you don't have enough content. You're disrespecting the time of the player. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more content. And also check me out on Twitch, which is Matrix_Omega, streaming every week